in a podcast. We're covering pop culture, sports, current events, and everything else in the form of trivia questions.
Everything else. Well, that's right. We hit you with 5 topics each week, and here's the catch. None of us know the answers ahead of time. Chris,
That's
seriously, we
right.
do not know the answers ahead
Yeah.
of time.
Not us,
That's
not our
great. I love
guests.
that.
Yeah, we're just all in it together. We'll throw out our best guesses, we'll debate a bit, and probably embarrass ourselves before revealing the correct answers.
Yeah, and if any of us cheat, we have to stand for the entirety of the State of the Union.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
big punishment.
Yeah.
Stretch
I
those
think
calves.
hypertension happens after minute 100. Someone on Kalshi was really cashing out there because he beat the PR, you know.
Oh, yeah. Good for him.
Alan, what a nice person that you said the punishment, but then also were like, make sure you stretch your calves. I don't want you to hurt too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't want anyone filibustering unless they've fully done their Pilates first and everything.
That's the thing we can say about our elected representatives is they're
Mm-hmm.
in fine physical form. They are all at the peak of their physical existence.
Yeah, that's what they're spending all their time on.
Well, I'm really excited to have you here, Chris, because you have been doing the bevy of book touring for Humor Me. So I do feel like a little sense of humor would be needed for everybody who was at the State of the Union. And that's not even political. That's like those hockey players probably could have a better sense of humor, right? So what do you usually tell people as far as if they don't think they're funny? Why humor's good? Or if they think they're really funny but they're not really funny, how they could stand to learn more about how to funny?
Now that's the hardest one. The people who think they're really funny, but they actually aren't funny. I mean, as to why humor is important, I think humor is this like incredible way of us having a good time and laughing and connecting with each other, but also acknowledging the reality of the world, right? It's like a great way that we can laugh and in the face of terrible things and still like acknowledge that they are terrible and not like pretend like they're good. And then as far as like how to have the better sense of humor, my number one recommendation is there's this idea that having a great sense of humor means you're the one telling jokes, and you do not have to be the one telling jokes. An easy, almost fail-safe way to have a great sense of humor is to be the one laughing, to surround yourself with people who make you laugh, and to have all sorts of things in your day that make you laugh a lot. Everyone loves the person who's an easy laugh. So I would try to be that person instead of the one who's cracking jokes.
I also like I'm in a group chat with some guys that I just recently brought this up where I feel like I'm like the leader and assists in this group. Like I like tee people up for jokes a lot in this chat.
You're a good alley-ooper for sure.
Yeah.
That is the most important, best person in the group. I really, really believe that, and not just because you just said it. But like there's a
You heard it here
famous
first.
professional improvisers. One of the things that people always say is your job is to make other people look good.
Yeah.
That's what it really is. This is not being the one that makes the joke happen, but the one who makes it possible for the joke to happen. So I think that is something that more people could practice. I think that's the thing that people get wrong is it's not about being in the spotlight. It's about making sure there's laughs to go around.
So, I mean, Chris and I just met, I don't know, I guess 3 minutes and 45 seconds ago.
Yeah, we have an exact timeline, which is really nice. There's a counter.
Yeah. It'd be crazy if there's a countdown. It's like,
Yeah,
what's
that's
happening?
the length of our friendship.
So how was it like when you met Alan?
Yeah.
Just think
it was
back
a
on
lot
that.
like right now, but 3 minutes in the past.
This
Okay.
is a clip show of the first minute of the episode.
It's like a Truman Show where you get to see our full relationship.
But I was gonna say, so you wrote a book.
I wrote a book.
This is all new to me.
I wrote a book that's called Humor Me:
Oh, there it is.
How Laughing More Can Make You Present, Creative, Connected, and Happy. And it came out in January, and it is all about why and how to have more laughter in your everyday life.
Hell yeah, we could all use that.
So it's supposed to be like helpful, but also genuinely funny. The goal is that it was practically useful, but also you would laugh out loud while reading it.
Learning in chuckles is really my vibe too. So
That is
that's,
totally Josh.
yeah.
This is where Josh and I overlap a lot. Is the learning and chuckles vibes because that's
Alan sees.
we have
where
aligned.
both are.
Well, and you said something earlier about being able to laugh, not necessarily be one delivering the laughs. And I think I would also be interested for, the beginning of the conversation with the suits in DC. What do you feel helps people take a joke at their expense even? Like what allows you to laugh off things rather than, taking it personally? How do you Taylor Swift shake it off and be with the joke?
Well, I guess I would say like my first thing is that I would give the caveat that sometimes jokes are mean and people laugh and that's being a bully at you, and that I don't think you should just shake everything off. I think sometimes it's like very right that you take it personally. So it's not like you're totally impenetrable. But I think the bigger thing is, in writing this book, I got to talk to a lot of really funny people, but I also talked to a lot of psychologists and researchers who study laughter, and they've been studying this for years. And one of the biggest things that I learned is that we kind of all have this idea that we should be perfect, that like other people like us more if we are impressive and flawless, right?
Is
like
that incorrect?
It is totally wrong, in fact. And if you are willing to laugh at yourself, people like you more. And so I think part of the reason why it's hard to laugh at jokes about us is because it's like, don't puncture the idea that I'm flawless and I'm the coolest, smartest, sexiest person in the world. And in fact, there's a great study that showed that like job candidates, if they were interviewing for a job, if they admitted the things they didn't know but in a funny way, they were actually rated as more highly than if they'd known them in the first place. So if you're like, hey, listen, the specific example they gave in the psychology study was, I'm good at addition and subtraction, but geometry is where I draw the line. And that would get you rated more highly. And I do think that if you're in a job where you're admitting that you don't know basic geometry, you've probably already there's something gone wrong. But the premise holds strong. So we can laugh at ourselves, and then it makes it easier when other people make jokes about us to not take it too personal.
So that's why I didn't get that job at the architecture firm.
That's right. They were like, that is not a
like
corner.
No Pythagorean puns. Yeah.
The foundation is supposed to be flat, and you were like, I always get confused about flat versus curved.
It's like, okay, people's lives are at stake.
I'm no rocket scientist, but this rocket scientist
you applying
job,
for
I
this
mean,
job?
just
Yeah.
to be self-correct.
Exactly.
You're not JPL material.
That is so true. That really is.
Well, one job we really needed more of this week was weatherman, because we're back in the remote studio. It's happy to have you there over in LA, but we totally got our week messed up thanks to this blizzard. It dumped over 2 feet of snow across parts of the Northeast, including here in New York and Boston. So our first question is, this state received over 38 inches of snow in some places, setting an all-time record for recorded snowfall in the state. You got a 1 in 50 chance at worst.
I think I know the answer.
Yeah?
Okay.
Well, because I think we talked about this a couple
Do we
weeks
all
ago.
say it? Or what do you think?
Well,
Alan,
so
what do you think?
I don't know the answer. I feel like this subject came up a couple episodes ago, but
Well, it came up of the last snowfall, but the good thing about extreme weather is it's getting more severe all the time.
yeah, but
becoming
that
more
number sounds familiar. All right, I'm gonna lock in my
yeah?
guess and come back. So yeah, I think so. Chris, usually we all put our guesses out there, and then we have a shared doc where Josh can reveal the answer.
I'm torn between New Jersey, which I think would be quite surprising, or Maine. Maine is the other one I'm thinking about.
Okay.
Yeah, so I believe what Alan's talking about is that the city that had the most snowfall the last time, surprisingly, was in New Mexico.
Oh.
So,
But that wasn't where the blizzard was this time.
Nope.
no.
So this is a bad guess.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that, historically, oh yeah, I could see snowmen over in Maine. That makes sense. It's not a bad guess by any means. I'm just trying to let you know it could be all of a sudden, oops, it's,
Oops, all
West
Florida.
Virginia. Oops, all
Could be.
Florida.
Well, that would break.
Oops,
that
the
breaks-
Glades.
But 38 inches is a lot of snow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
3
Yeah.
feet plus. That's why I was thinking it kind of has to be northern, I'm guessing. Unless it's some sort of lake effect or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, biblical levels, yardstick, tundra.
That's
I
more
like
like you,
Jers. Yeah. I'll
Do
go
you think they ever mention
Pennsylvania.
Snow in the Bible? Probably not ever.
I don't think it's happening a lot. In
That's
the
so funny.
historic
Yeah,
Middle
they.
East.
I mean, if they saw it, they definitely would have mentioned it because that would have freaked them out, right?
What the fuck is that?
What the heck is going on?
It's delicious. Yeah.
That's the thing. They only mention it positively.
Yeah.
Manna from heaven is
Yeah.
just
Could be.
a little snowball. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll go Pennsylvania. I didn't hear anyone getting particularly rocked more than us, but yeah, it was intense.
I'll put on my dunce cap and say New Mexico.
Okay.
You're going Jers.
And now, do we have to convince each other? Or
No, we
okay.
we get to bonus it, and like sometimes we have a consensus answer, but I like, especially in these more broader ones, just to shout them out. And the correct answer is Rhode Island.
Wow, Rhode Island.
Rhodey, those noopsies over there.
That's rough.
Yeah.
That's really rough. Drinking the coffee
And-
note to get out of that.
Something tells me they don't have the infrastructure to get a plow through 38 inches
Oh, I feel like
in that little
it's
spot.
like one guy who plows all over Rhode Island, and he's amazing at it.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, Timmy? Yeah. Nah, he wasn't there that day.
Takes him 3
Oh, yeah,
hours.
he's
hits every
Buddy
road.
Cianci's cousin, and he's incredible at plowing. This guy plows all day, every day.
You know he's good at plowing.
Absolutely.
Hey, you.
Okay. Well,
Thank you, Alan. Thank you.
do you miss snow? Do you miss seasons?
Yes.
How has LA life been?
I mean, I think snow is great. Like, snow is fantastic. What's bad is like 3 days after snow, when it's now like freezing, dirty slush puddles. That is terrible.
Yeah.
I love a season. I love, I love the classic New England and Northeast kind of like, you get a day or a week in each season that's just perfect. That's fantastic. But then, you all are dealing with the blizzard, and I was like, I guess I'm gonna go to the beach and go swimming today. So,
I'll kill you.
pretty-
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which error one should I visit on the way?
Yeah, I was like, I
absolutely.
guess is it just brisk enough for a sweatshirt, or would that ruin my vibe for this morning? That's kind of where I'm at. So,
Are you on the
Park
west
Target.
side? I feel like you're on the west side.
I'm not. I'm on the east side.
Oh, okay.
I'm in the mountains now.
He's a real one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I lived on the west side.
And listen, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, question 2. A sleeper shark was caught on camera in Antarctica's deep sea waters. I didn't see this. Scientists previously believed sharks were not present in Arctic waters. So, the question is, deep polar waters are known to be home to a giant version of this sea creature, which shares a name with this many-legged bug.
I want to say centipede, but that seems wrong.
And bug is not
Centipede.
arachnid, so...
okay.
Shares a name with this
Many legs.
many-legged.
Giant version of this. Oh, a sea slug? No, a snail? A
Many-leg.
giant.
A lot of legs.
What nightmare fuel can
I
you
know.
throw in there, right?
A
Because I only know that
giant
anglerfish
millipede.
that freaks me out with the little bulb up top. You know what I'm talking
Oh
about?
yeah, the one that has like it's fishing, but it is a fish. That's not fair.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's definitely like a Mortal Kombat character just living down there. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Fish him.
The shares a name. I
Fish.
guess
him. I see what you're doing.
Yeah, I didn't quite have it. But
I'm going with
Fish-tality.
millipede. I'm going with millipede, even though I think that's wrong. But it shares a name.
Okay.
I'm saying millipede.
Josh, let me look at the answer.
Okay.
I want to see if.
Why?
Well, I was gonna see if I could give you guys any hints.
Sounds like it's harder. The face tells me that it's harder than we expected.
Yeah. No. Any hint is just gonna like give it.
Give it away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well, his reaction tells me that it is millipede and that I was right. So that's great.
Arctic millipede. That would be scary.
I'm gonna go seahorse.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Many legs. I would say, in
Yes.
some ways, a seahorse has no legs at all.
Have you
Seahorse,
seen
zero
a male
legs.
seahorse give birth? It seems like an ayahuasca ceremony underwater. It is not
Yeah.
pleasant.
I mean, we love the way that they are, are reinventing parenting. But I do
Absolutely.
think legs is not their strong suit.
Yeah. I also
That's like
forgot
being
that they
like,
existed.
What mythical sea creature has the most legs? And you say mermaid, and then the mermaid is like, I'm sorry, what did you just say?
It's like kind of my
Well,
thing.
it's got to be the other way around. You got to flip that mermaid. Yeah.
Oh yeah, an upside down mermaid. Yeah, that one that just has a fish head and human legs.
Oh god.
Unable to navigate through the water and unable to function socially on land. Really the worst of both cases.
Yeah, you should have just stayed in the water.
That's where jokes are at your expense, and sometimes they're just mean, right?
That's right.
You
Yeah. People
yeah.
go, excuse. It's just a fish head saying "excuse me" as it runs away on human legs.
Yeah.
Get back
okay,
to my
yeah.
delicious soup.
I just gotta pass. I don't know, because I want to be like
Pass.
Fly, and that doesn't work. I mean, like,
Well, let's not back away from the
What?
fact that you did say seahorse. So I think seahorse has
Cockroach.
to be right.
sea
cockroach.
cockroach.
Giant
Sea roach.
They got
Arctic
longevity.
sea cockroach.
Yeah, yeah. Sea
Sea
roach.
beetle.
Sea roach. Do you guys want me to tell you?
Yes.
Yeah, hit me.
The answer is the giant sea spider.
Spider?
It was
I was thrown off because
arachnid.
you said
I know.
explicitly it's not an arachnid.
And she even put they are technically not spiders, but they possess 8 to 10 long, spindly legs that house their organs, a tube-like proboscis. I'm gonna throw up for sucking fluids from soft-bodied prey like anemones.
Goodness gracious. Sucking fluids from soft-bodied prey.
And listen, they're doing a lot with their legs. They also breathe through their legs.
Oh, wow. I mean, look.
Wow.
I haven't worked out in a while, so I have a soft spot for soft-bodied prey. But I have to say, that's despicable and disgusting.
You gotta breathe through your legs.
They're making the most of it down there. I mean,
You know.
maybe we get one of those billionaires on the case of like what's going on down there. I don't know why everybody's got to go make a weird moon base with a, lunar food court with a Sbarro's.
I already felt so little draw to being in the Arctic, and this is really eliminating even the smallest of desires. I'm like, I'll just watch it. I'll look at a photo of the Northern Lights. That's fine. I don't need to. I don't need to see a giant spider that breathes through its legs that's underwater. That's fine.
Yeah, and like
God
I said,
screensaver, give me that. But I don't need to. Yeah. Okay. Well, this was kind of alluded to, but the sports question is that both the men's and women's U.S. hockey teams won gold at the Olympics in OT against Canada.
Oh, that was true in both games?
Major aggressors. Oh, well, Canada's usually the one who wins it, so that's actually not that surprising, right?
No, but like the women's team, did they also win gold in overtime against Canada?
Both. It
You know what
says
I mean?
both in the question. I don't know. Quizliz is the semantics of these questions of Quizliz right now is questionable.
Oh.
So, the first hockey pucks when the game was developed in the 1800s were made from either wood or this unusual material.
Oh.
First puck.
I'm going to say horse manure.
You got me on something though. I was going to go hoof.
Oh, I
'Cause
would
a
actually
hoof.
believe that. That makes a lot of sense.
You guys
Well,
you like going for the horse.
It had to be horse related, of course.
If you guess horse every question at some point,
Yeah.
A broken horse is right twice a day.
I was going to say those exact
Exactly.
words, Chris. But maybe I chose to tee you up for it.
With that, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. What could it be? Yeah, I think hoof is actually a really solid guess, to be honest. I think manure is unlikely because I do think that as the ice melts, the manure would combine into a horrible.
Or just like a slap shot, just like sprays someone in the face.
It certainly makes it less desirable to be the goalie. It really makes the goalie a not good position. Okay, how about?
I was thinking.
Oh yeah.
Well, I was gonna say that I was thinking something like leather or like a burlap sack or something.
Yeah, I could see that. I'm convinced that hoof is the right answer. I'm gonna say hoof.
We're going hard hoof because I mean, even like Oregon Trail, what kind of like humble goods you had there. Yeah, feel good with the hoof.
It's a little grim.
Okay. Oh my God! Wow, this is kind of hilarious. Frozen cow dung.
It was right. I can't believe I was so close. I was just down on the animal. Incredible.
Yeah. Cow pies.
Cow pies.
Wow.
I was thinking it because the shape is kind of correct.
But it's also because it's like if you're on the like Western Front and you're just seeing it and you got nothing better to do between wars. So yeah, a group of
You're out there in the upper Midwest. It's the middle of the winter. You're done ice fishing. You see a frozen piece of cow poop. You're like, let's play, baby.
Yeah,
it's
slap that around the ice.
Yeah, that's where heated rivalries started. Is just rubbing frozen cow dung on each other.
And they're like, please, actually, this rivalry should stay as unheated as possible because otherwise cow dung will melt. Let's keep this chilled rivalry.
Yeah. The cow that dropped it is like, what the fuck are they doing?
What are they doing? This is humiliating.
Don't touch that. Oh, don't play with it.
No.
So it wasn't the Scandinavians in Wisconsin. It was actually a group of British soldiers that created hockey while in Nova Scotia, Canada, where it then spread through Canada.
Wow.
They were just doing it.
And we're like, thanks, idiots. Now leave.
Oh man.
I like that also like explains Canada's kind of like ongoing relationship with the United Kingdom, that they're like, okay, well, we're not totally
Yeah,
separate because you did give us hockey, so that was nice.
You can stay a little bit longer.
Yeah, you can have we can have some of our money can have pictures of your lady on it. That's okay.
Yeah, we just really need another team to play.
Yeah.
Well, all right, Chris, I did not brief you, and it's basically morning for you. But folks, it is time for our shots round.
Oh,
Ching. Yeah. Just like at a real trivia night, we have this as your chance to shout out the answer in the comments, and if you're right, you just might win something special.
Ooh.
Chris, do you ever go to trivia night?
Yes, I used to go quite a lot. I really liked it. I haven't gone in a while because I have 2 young kids, so it's kind of like right in the heart of bedtime normally.
That's an
Or
excuse.
right in the heart of me being exhausted. But I do love trivia night. It's fun. I
Nice.
think any public forum where it's like you're supposed to be informed. We need more of those, you know? There's so much of the public forum these days is you are not supposed to be informed, that there's no such thing as objective truth. And I love that trivia night is subverting both of those ideas. It's
Yes,
quietly
points for
radical.
understanding current events and having way too much of the IMDb like downloaded into your brain.
Yeah, it's a great place.
Which I think there's like an art to being a trivia host and writing questions, because the answers have to be like rock solid.
Yes.
And then you don't want that like, well, actually.
I did go to a comedy show once that was really funny that was called Subjective Trivia, where it was all like, and what does love look like? Or like, what's the purpose of life? And that was the trivia question. It was really funny.
Oh my God.
That's good. Well, in this one, our listeners can shout out their answers in the comments. And this week, you can win the meats. And it won't be horse meat, but it is some local, organic, sustainable family farm cuts from White Oak Pastures. I recently got turned on to these guys. I really like these folks because they're fully committed to regenerative agriculture, and they have the oxtail that I need to make my girlfriend happy. So, yeah, this stuff's delivered right to your door. You can use code JOSH20 for $20 off your first order of steak, ribs, trout, rabbit, goat. You can get your ground goat on. Yeah, and so
Wait, I want this.
yeah, use Josh20 and you can, or
if you have
you
the
can
right
cheat
answer, you
and
can win.
use the answer. Yeah, please don't cheat just for the
I
goat.
really love
I'm
that
already
this-
texting the answer. I'm going to be the
It's
first
already
one to come.
fascinating to me that, like, of all the prizes I've ever heard of in a trivia or on a podcast, the fact that it's fresh meat is just incredible to me. That's hilarious. That's
Fresh
incredible.
We're sending you meats, but like
Meat.
honestly, if you know anything about the like Midwest, meat raffles are very popular. So
Oh, yeah.
winning meats is great.
But normally you're in the room. You know, that's what I think is great about this. Is like at some point in the future, this bag of meat's gonna show up to you.
Oh,
At
yeah.
least they're sending it fresh. And
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm sitting on inventory for the next 6 episodes, and
Josh has her meat, and he has had it out at room temp for who knows how long.
you better be happy about this new ice case I made in the blizzard, because otherwise, yeah.
Enter at your own risk.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So outside of meats, they got trout, and that is not the correct answer to last week's question, which was, what is the fastest fish in the world?
Oh.
That was
Super trout.
super trout. It is a sailfish,
Oh.
which I've never heard of.
That's what I call boats.
Yeah.
That's what I call mermaids.
That is a slur, actually, for mermaids, and how dare you?
Would you feel guilty like having sailfish sashimi or something? It's like we caught this fast ass fish, and now we're
Now
just
that
gonna
I
eat
know
it.
it's the fastest fish, I would feel guilty having anything else. That one has a chance.
What if it taunted you before you caught it and went,
Yeah.
Exactly.
You're like,
There you
I'm
go.
gonna eat you a sashimi.
I'm gonna fucking get
sailfish.
that.
Zoom. That's like, to a cheetah's credit, so rare that you see cheetah meat. You never eaten a cheetah burger, and that's because they're so fast.
Yeah, that's fast.
Well, it's also probably pretty lean. Let's assume. I don't know.
There's no way to know. because
If you
I've
catch
never
them,
caught one.
can't just gnawing on bone.
I just Googled, can you eat cheetah? And I've been taken to something called the dark web.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, nice to see
Oh.
you here.
Oh, okay.
Wow. And you're paid in super Bitcoin. Interesting.
And actually, if you
okay.
use code Chris20, you'll get 20% off all of the dark meats that you can get. All of the
The
dark,
dark meats. Yes. Okay, well, this week's question was, how many centimeters are in a fathom?
Oh,
Can you fathom that? Don't answer, Chris. I don't want to send you meats. But, if you want meats, Josh20. Our next question. Mardi Gras. has created an average of 1,123 tons of waste per year from Shia LaBeouf in New Orleans in the last decade. City initiatives to make the celebration cleaner include biodegradable beads.
Okay.
Nice. The beads
Also
all
known as
contain
grapes.
seeds and are intended to be planted.
Oh.
What
I
plant
was so
seeds
close.
are inside the beads? Bead seeds.
I'm gonna say wildflowers. I think it's wildflowers.
Mm.
Although, if it
have a
is,
clue.
I mean, Mardi Gras, I do feel like grape seeds would kind of be on brand because then it's like we can make more wine, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of makes sense. But I do think it's wildflowers.
Yeah. I mean, easiest to fall somewhere and propagate, right? You don't want to be like, they're avocado seeds. Like,
Yeah,
right.
Good luck.
It's poison ivy seeds. Gotcha.
God. She would do something like that. That'd be like a Batman plot.
Yeah, that's
That
a
would
great
be
plot. It's
poison
like,
ivy.
Listen, Batman, all of the seeds in Mardi Gras this year are poison seeds, and there's nothing you can do to stop me unless you collect every necklace in the whole celebration. And then Batman has to just knock out every drunk person on Bourbon Street.
I'm gonna have to carry a lot of cream in my belts.
Holy guacamole, Batman.
Now, Batman, I did not like the way you said that or what you said. Anything about that sentence, I was very unhappy with. I have to carry a lot of cream in my belt. I did not like that.
I'm gonna put a lot of drunk frat bros in the hospital this week.
Okay, that's
Les
a lot
bon
better.
tambourle.
I prefer that, Batman. Thank you.
More like fat bruise on your forehead Tuesday.
Okay, well, we can workshop that one. That's not the best, but
Fat Bruise sounds like a Sum 41 kind of.
yeah, Fat Bruise on Your Forehead Tuesday does 100% sound like a Sum 41 album and single.
Or it's beers, but it's spelled like Brews.
Yes.
Oh, coin that.
Well, sunflower seed.
I don't.
Any round seeds that would make sense for beads?
Oh, for beads, yeah. I mean, pomegranate
Capers.
seeds would be like all. That would be an extravagance and delicious.
Mm.
But I can't imagine they're spending that kind of seed money.
You already said sunflower seed money. You already said sunflower seeds, right?
Yeah.
Josh said it.
Yeah. I don't know plants.
Not good at plant. So wildflower, sunflower, and fat bruise. Tuesday. The correct answer is okra.
Okra. Oh, that's a great one. Wow.
Isn't
good
it?
for them.
Right? Obviously, it got a
Delicious,
lot
high
of
fiber,
Cajun
slippery.
flavor.
Yeah.
You want to get that around the world. So, yeah, I like a little okra.
Okra?
Huh.
Okay.
Good for them. Okay. Well,
Talk about a plant where, boy, does it have a transformation between slimy and delicious when fried. I am a huge fan of one form and not a fan of another.
yeah, it goes really like just off a cliff in terms
I know
of.
some people like that
yeah.
other one, but not for me. But the fried okra, I think, is one of the most delicious things around.
Yeah, I've had fried okra, but I don't think I'd know okra on site.
Oh, really?
Oh,
It's
really?
kind of a unique looking. I think if you saw it once, you'd never forget it again.
Mm-hmm. It looks
like
like
a
you could
little
maybe
green-
install it into a light outlet.
Yeah,
you
it looks
know?
like a Christmas light that was left out too long.
But it gets a little less slimy if you slice it up and you put it in a gumbo or something. Then
Oh, I've seen this.
I've seen you. I've
Okay.
seen you
I
before,
recognize you.
Mr. Okra.
you know what you're doing there. Okay, well, our
Sauteed okra I've had. Okay, all right.
question 5.
Question 5.
The Reverend the Reverend Jesse Jackson passed away at the age of 84.
Jeffy Duffy.
Jesse
Sorry.
Jackson.
Sorry.
R.I.P.
All respect.
We lost all the greats. You know, I think maybe one or two folks left in Atlanta, but really the last of that generation. Well, he received an offer to play baseball after graduating high school from which MLB team?
Ooh. I, just in general, don't know anything about sports, but especially here, baseball is, of all the sports, the one that I know the least about. So I'm just going to say the Twins.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Oh, okay, cool.
I only know baseball from when it was great and before they, allowed folks like Jesse in the league. So
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
going with the Reds, Cincinnati Reds. Nope, it is the Chicago White Sox. And he took a football scholarship from U of I, Illini, and then transferred to North Carolina A&T State University. It's a lot of words for a university, but NCATS University.
Talented.
Nkatsu.
Multiple sports there.
Yeah,
Jesse Jackson
athlete.
sounds like an athlete's name.
Yeah,
too.
it's also cool to be like that
Absolutely.
smart. That smart and that physically gifted is kind of a very like charisma, intelligence, and physically gifted is pretty wild.
Yeah. Like our president.
Yeah.
That's right.
Do we have any? I mean, we had a president who owned a baseball team.
Really? Who owned a baseball team?
W. W had the Rangers.
Oh. That's right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And you know what? To his credit, he rocked a good opening pitch. That's a lot of pressure. It's a lot further than you expect. You're not warm. You get one. He did it. So
I also think I think owning a baseball team is like a really good like you're the son of a president thing. Like that's such a classic like and what do you do when your dad was the president? I own a baseball team. Like I own a professional sports franchise is actually kind of like, yeah, that's the answer. That's what you do.
American Prince Harry, please tell me what you would like to do. It's like, could do
He
that.
wanted to own the Jets, but he kept crashing them.
Oh no.
Sorry.
Okay. Well, we are moving to lightning rounds for Duffy's.
Okay.
A specialty that you said you knew some things about was geography.
Okay.
Broad enough.
We'll find out.
We'll see if you did your Duolingo because it's name the official language of this country.
Oh, great. I actually think I might be good at this. We'll see. I famous last words, but I do think I might be good at this.
Well, I think, yeah, it'll be increasing in difficulty. I think you got 2 for 3 at least.
Okay.
Brazil.
Portuguese.
Yes.
Brazilian
Not.
Portuguese specifically.
There you
Oh
go.
no, I'm sorry, that's wrong.
No, it's not Brazilian Portuguese.
The Vatican City.
It's got to be Latin, one of the only places in the world where it's spoken. But I bet you they also speak Italian.
It's Vatica, actually.
Vatica?
No, it's Latin. You got it.
Oh, wow.
But the written is Helvetica.
Honestly,
It's just
Vatica is the kind of thing that the Catholic Church would come up with, where everyone else calls it everyone else calls it Latin, and they're like, here it is known as Vatica.
By law, you have to
Yeah,
call it
yeah.
By law, it must be called Vatica.
the 300 people who call this city home. Yeah.
Have you seen the video that came out recently of a guy talking to the Chicago Pope, saying, "Hey, statistically, you're the Pope who's eaten the most hot dogs in all of history." And the Pope just looks at him like, and then he nods and goes, "Only with mustard, though." It's true. Kind of a crazy thing to think. That Pope has eaten more hot dogs than any other Pope in all of history.
It is.
Yeah.
Kind
I
of
mean,
forgot
that
he
Pope's
existed.
tailgated harder than the rest of them. I'm surprised he
hot
threw
dog Pope.
pickles under the bus there because, Chicago hot dogs are pretty loaded, and he's just a pious, single
Pope-
condiment man.
The Pope must have only one condiment on his hot dog, on his Frankfurter.
At least during Lent.
Yeah.
Yeah, during that,
Okay.
that's the one meat he's allowed to eat, as long as there's only one condiment on it. Yeah. Okay.
Tuffy. Suriname.
Suriname. Well, I'm tempted to say Spanish, but I think it might be French, actually. So it might be neither of those. But I'm going to say let's say French.
You're in the vicinity. It's northeast coast of Africa, and obviously is about occupations and things. But the correct official language, Dutch,
Dutch. Oh, bad. I'm so sorry for you, Suriname. Rough one.
spoken by 60% of people as their first language.
Wow.
Yeah, let's all dwell on how that came to be.
One time I went to, one time I was passing through the Amsterdam airport, and I really have been stuck on the fact that, you know how you say no exit in Dutch? At least the signs all said, geen doorgang. And I've thought about that a lot.
Geen
that.
Doorgang.
Geen Doorgang. And I'm like, that's a great way to say no exit. Okay.
Yeah. That is funny if there's certain languages where, yeah, that word is just actually, instead of 4 letters, just like 27.
Geen Doorgang. And I was like,
Yeah.
well, it kind of is
Yeah.
like interest because I see the word door, I recognize door, so I know
Yeah.
there's something going on here. It's also
Yeah.
like, I think in Dutch, I'm not positive, but I think in Dutch how you say what is your name is what is your name, and I'm like, that's just English said weirdly. I think. So.
Just drunk English.
Yeah,
that's
a
great.
drunk, that's my drunk uncle saying.
Right.
What is your
name?
You're
What
not
is your
fooling.
name, boy?
I had my first ever connection as an adult through Zurich, and it was helpful to just understand quickly, like, oh, Flug. The Flug is over this way. Got to get over that Flug, and that was like super helpful. But
Go to another. I don't know
Yeah.
what it is.
What's
but-
food? Flight?
yeah, airplane
Oh,
basically.
airplane. You've ride the fluke.
Yeah, so airport Flug is over here. It just
I
felt
actually
like,
have
oh, I've been to IKEA before. I can get around. I
Oh,
know
yeah.
what I'm
you can feel
doing.
it out.
I wrote a
Yeah.
very, very unsuccessful romantic novel called Ride the Fluke, and it is not. It's not doing well, but one of my erotic thrillers, Ride the Fluke.
Oh,
It's part of
was
the
it from
series.
Splash Mountain? And it's just the
Yeah.
two of them
It was
embraced
about,
like
It was
this.
about a Swiss couple at Splash Mountain. It's kind of the entirety of the plot.
It's a spin off
Yeah.
of the Girl with the Dragon Tattoo series.
That's right. Yeah, yeah.
Not going well.
Good
A
with
lot
the
of
freak.
references.
Chris, how do you think we did today?
Bad, poorly.
That's the spirit.
I mean, I think we had a good time, but as far as like what's our intelligence on like a quantitative scale, a little low.
No, we got some toughies there. Not
Mm-hmm.
easy topics though. That's my fault.
Yeah. I feel like Ken Jennings never using the word toughie. I'll just say that. You never hear
He's,
Ken Jennings say we got
yeah.
some toughies. He's just out there with the
Ruthless.
answers.
You can't stop him. Well, we've talked about the book. Is there anything else or specific about the book you want to plug?
Oh, no, that's good.
Where do they find it outside
can
of
find me-
bookshelves?
You can find me.
Where does one find a book?
Well, I'll tell you where. Here's a great place to find a book is in a box outside of the bookstore labeled "Didn't Sell." No, if you go to chrisduffycomedy.com, it's there. You can find it at any bookstore. I recommend your local independent bookstore, and if they don't have it, you can ask it for it, and they'll order it. And also, if you listen to books, it's on online and all the places you can listen to a book too. And if you read books on PDF, I'm sorry, but you just pick up a hard copy.
You can't have it.
Please. I don't want. I know you can.
You want
get it that
tactile
way, but-
humor.
yeah. I want you to feel this book. I want you to feel the weight of it.
Yeah, because it's
And
all
then you
about
can
feeling.
Throw it. Yeah. And also that way you can throw it at someone in your life. If you don't like it, it's very effective as a weapon.
That's what we always say about books here.
That's what I've always
They're
said
dangerous.
about books.
I did see you successfully launch your book by having
was?
people throw it out in the audience.
This was a mistake that I made at a live event that Josh attended, which is I said, hey, can someone help me literally launch this book? And I thought people would get that it was kind of a joke, but a man threw it as hard as he could and wailed my good friend and then my dad. And they're both okay. But I was like, wow. I
This
didn't
is from
expect that.
stage to
From
audience.
I had the audience members come up on stage and compete to see who could launch it the best. And
Have you
one of
ever
those
had a
audience
bone
members-
fractured by a book? That's
Not
the
before
danger of reading. Yeah.
That's the Chris Duffy guarantee is if it's going to get into your head one way or another, figuratively or literally.
Now that's what I call a bookmark.
Now that is also,
Oh.
that is mine. I
Yeah.
did buy that's what I call music brand and rebranded 100% to be about bookmarks. So that's a great point
That's
too.
what I
should've plugged
call
that.
bookmarks.
No, that's what I call bookmarks.
That's what I call bookmarks.
Volume 4.
89.
Yeah, exactly.
This has to be the show, folks. That's it. We're done. Thank you, Chris. Thank you for joining us
Thank you so much
today.
for having me. What a
Oh,
joy.
yeah. And make sure to like, follow, and subscribe wherever you choose to podcast. Thank you to Connor Linneruth for the clips. You think I'd have this memorized by now. Shout out always to our trivia director, Quiz Liz. And thank you, the listener. See you next week.
And remember, question everything.